welcome all of you. Today is the 31st of December and tomorrow we are going to start with a new year. So first of all, I'll start my session on this destination Dubai with greeting all of you a grand success in the coming year 2024. We cannot fight with the big, crocs and fish. But if you have seen in the pond and the river also in the sea also that small fishes sometimes are trying to make some formation with each other, giving an impression that they are a big creature. Similarly, we have to give an impression that yes, we are big people. Individually, you guys might be having your own competencies and your own capabilities into your respective field. But until these capabilities and competencies are cascaded with each other, probably will not be able to get a due success. Like, you might be willing to do the export of some XYZ product. You might be facing some source side or the product sourcing side problems. Some of the issues you might be facing, which, as I said in the past also, that through the Exporters Club I'm going to solve that. I'll try my level best, to solve those issues and problems. And today, as I said, that destination Dubai, because everybody wish to jump into Dubai, but the main problem with the Dubai is what? That we are not getting a proper payment terms with the Dubai. Many of our students, Nand, I am not sure whether he is present or not, but he attempted a lot. He is my student from Anand, Gujarat. For last 6 months he is trying a lot to do a business with the Dubai. But to match, to be honest, the payment term with the Dubai is next to impossible. You hardly can match your payment terms with the Dubai. And that press upon the importance of having your own setup into the Dubai, which probably for any MSME. Even I am doing a business, regularly I am doing the imports, but even if I want to launch it after 2 decades of my exercise into this, I would think twice. Because you need a backup, you need a company formation, you need another many information before formation of a company that what's the best location for you. So, all this probably single-handedly with your limited resources, probably you'll not be able to carry on. And that press upon the importance what I said, that networking. Until you do network, I can bet you guys you will never get a success, because I've done the struggle for 2 decades into my life. 2 दशक का संघर्ष है. We have some of the students from South India, so probably I'll have to carry my discussion today into English only. I'm sorry for that if somebody is not getting a point. Yuvraj, would you be able to understand into Hindi also?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Not.
Okay, fine. So Yuvraj is our student from, Tirupur. Second last year, I think more than 2 years back, 2.5 years back, he was our student. So Yuvraj also will be sharing his one of the experiences recently he exported to Dubai and how he ended up burning his fingers. Correct?
Yes,
So,
sir. Yeah.
so he'll be sharing for a couple of minutes.
Sir, I'm here.
Yeah, Yuvraj, please share your case study. What happened with you? Actually, Yuvraj, as I said, he's from Tirupur and he's our very old student. And in past also, whenever he was asking me, many of my students when ask me, I say them that don't do this, don't do that. I stop my students for the unsecure kind of payment term. So with that fear that sir will stop me, Yuvraj did not ask me and completed a transaction last year. He was under the fear because he wanted to see the dollar first of all into the account.
Exactly.
He was his eyes were very glittered to see the dollar into the account. So he's started thinking, if I'll say sir, I know it very well that I'm going to end up burning my fingers, but I want a dollar first of all. So without consultation with me, he jumped into the market, accepted such a kind of offer on the commission basis, and then ended up burning his finger. Please, Yuvraj, for a couple of minutes, please
Yes,
share.
sir. Because there were some psychological reasons also, because gradually I felt like losing my self-confidence trust on this business, because nobody was ready to give LC.
That's a big problem. I said in the beginning itself. My
Yeah.
lecture I started with the same thing, that it's a
Yeah.
frustrating market. Dubai market, if you contact even 1,000 people, na, Yuvraj, out of
Yeah.
which you will be getting only one Satyavadi Raja, Harishchandra, who will be saying or getting prepared, probably I'm saying that, yes, I'll pay you LC. I'll give you an LC. Rest of all the
Yeah.
people are Atikya Khandala,
Yes, right.
honeymoon
Right.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead with your case study.
So, yeah. So last year I got an export order for Bigonian, but on commission basis. I tried to inquire about the buyer, and I got to talk with one of a friend and a mentor. This person, Mr. X, is an exporter and also a supplier of onion. Just to tell you, I knew him personally for the past few years because he's also into exports. First, I inquired about the credibility of the buyer. The supply gave this Mr. X person gave me the hope that he also did export to the same buyer in the past. Also, he insisted that I can buy goods from him only so that he can get some profit out of it. So at this point of time, I knew the buyer can cheat me in two ways. The first one is the buyer will tell me that the goods are not in good condition after it reached the destination. The second thing, he will say the market rate got reduced. So now I ask my supplier for guarantee on quality of goods. Like if the buyer is saying the quality is not good, I need a refund for that. Usually people will not agree for this kind of agreement, but since he was this person, Mr. X, was motivating me to start the business, he agreed for this agreement. Luckily. So for very long time, all I had in my mind was I somehow want to do at least one shipment and see how the process are. I did not care about the profit and loss. I wanted to experience it practically. Why I'm saying this is first time exporters will have that urge to somehow complete one shipment. So now I lost the patience, took the risk, and did the shipment. And as expected,
Lost the patient, did not consult me, didn't tell me anything, and jump into the ditch. He
exactly,
knew it that
exactly.
80% chances are that he'll not get the payment.
Yes, yes,
With that
exactly.
risk, he jumped. It's somewhat like
Yes.
without parachute taking a jump from the flight.
So as expected, the buyer complained about the quality and said the market value is reduced. Both the risks are coming in. I informed the same to my supplier. My supplier directly called the buyer as he knew him already and tried to convince him, but nothing worked out. So I asked my buyer to hold the sale. So here is what happened is like I asked my buyer to hold the sale. In the meantime, I talked to one of my contacts from Sharjah to go and collect the goods for the market price because I was having a feeling that he's cheating. He was cheating that the market price was very less. So I called my Sharjah contact and asked him to go and collect the goods for the market price to avoid any huge loss. And he did not convinced. He did not get convinced and did not hold the goods. And he said that he already negotiated the price with his one of his customers, the buyer's customers in Dubai, and so that he should give him supply, else he will lose his customer, which is just a reason to cheat me. And yeah, this is what happened. And at last, finally, he sold the goods for only 50% of the invoice value. And as per the agreement, I got 30% of the amount from my supplier, and remaining.
But actually, it might not be at a cost of 50%. Just for the sake of saying to Yuvraj, he might have played this game also. Mind well. That I
Yeah,
sold off
right.
this goods at the rate of 50%. He might have sold
Yes,
at even higher prices.
yes, right. You're right, sir. And I got the 30% as per the agreement from my supplier, and the remaining 20% was a loss. And me and one of my friends who was a investment partner, so we shared that loss as 10 and 10%, 1 lakh and 1 lakh. So yeah, this is what happened. And lastly, I purposefully avoided telling this to sir because he wouldn't allow me anyways to do this.
So this is the, in nutshell, the story.
Yes, sir.
What I begin,
This is what happened.
yes, what I begin
And
my
this was
lecture,
my
yeah,
first shipment.
yeah. What I began my session with the problems of the Dubai market. This is a case study for the same.
Sir, it's actually a nice case study. I'm Nityanan from Coimbatore. I'm ready to hear that some of my near native place also
Yeah, yeah,
there are some persons
yeah, yeah.
who
So as I
are
said initially itself, that these are the problems with the Dubai-based market, Nithyanand. This is the case study, Yuvraj. In our
yes,
our
sir.
group itself, I came to know yesterday only that Yuvraj has ended up burning his fingers.
Yes,
But
sir.
he is a Yuvraj, ना 6 बॉल पे 6 छक्के नहीं मारे तो युवराज कहाँ का? Sixers on 6 balls he has done it.
सर उसलिए ट्रेनिंग चाहिए वो आप तो आप दे देंगे सर.
No, next time definitely. I told him yesterday also. I was joking with him. I told him that if you would have told me, na, Yuvraj,
Yeah.
That, sir, I'm going to do it. I would have taken up an immediate flight to Coimbatore and then would have landed to Tirupur, or directly flight to Tirupur also. I think it is there 40 kilometers away from Tirupur, because I had been to Tirupur in 2010 also. And
Yeah,
then
I know.
I would have caught you. I would have stopped you. Don't do it, man.
Sure. Next time I'm not going to do.
Because right now his shipping bill is not knocked off. Again, he'll have
Yes,
to.
you're right.
Yes, he'll have
You're
to.
right. Keep on getting emails for that.
Yeah, he'll getting so many love letters from the bank and RBI and compliance
Yeah.
fulfillment. And if you can't satisfactorily answer to the government of India, then you'll be put under the question list, in which your IC code also will be prohibited.
Blacklisted. Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
diving is important, but casual diving with a parachute. So if
Yes.
Yuvraj would have told me, na, I would have gone to Coimbatore, to Tirupur, and would have stopped him, or at least would have tried to provide him some parachute. But unfortunately, he took up a jump without asking me. उसने बोला होता तो नीचे on the downside I would be standing. Okay, आजा चल catch कर लेता हूँ. I'll catch you.
Yeah.
But these are the case studies. What I started my session with, that what are the problems with the Dubai-based business? You ask to even 1,000 people, 10,000 people, they will never get prepared. And that's the reason that stress upon the importance of opening up a joint company into Dubai. For last 6 months, this was in my mind, that until we form a collective company, will not grow, will not be able to do a business. And this is not a market that we can connive at, we can neglect at. Dubai is such a good market. It's a big market. Buyer चोर है तो क्या हुआ है, धंधा तो करना है ना. We have to do a business with the thieves also. Then how? Okay, doesn't matter. On right hand I'll deliver the goods, on left hand you pay me. How it is going to be possible if we have company into Dubai?
Yes, sir. Sir, Dubai is not only Dubai, sir. Entire Gulf will be having, if we have some setup there in Dubai.
If the first model is going to work perfectly, na Nityana, then in Gulf, in different countries also, this model we will start working on that gradually. As you recommended, sir, can we open up the same way warehousing and everything into Kenya? Yes, we'll think of. In Dubai also we'll be having a warehouse and everything. But first of all, let's make one model successful with mutual trust, mutual understanding and mutual agreement. And this is going to cost you hardly 50,000 rupees man per annum. It's a peanut price. If you have your own stand, your own company into Dubai at the cost of 50,000 rupees. Right, what's company? Dubai Trade Link LLC. If you have this company, Dubai Trade Link LLC, at a cost of 50,000 rupees, इससे ज़्यादा अच्छा क्या हो सकता है? It is the best thing. It adds a feather into your crown. You can influence your supplier, you can influence your buyers also over there. Right? Now guys, some of the points that I want to share with you, problems of doing a business with Dubai. The biggest problem is what? Credit. Dubai based business is a credit based business. Whenever you ask for the payment term, sir, what's going to be the payment term? They'll be saying, send a cargo over here and we'll be selling the cargo and we'll be paying you after 1 month. So in hasi majak, in humorous language, I'm always used to say the Dubai based payment terms as what? It's a honeymoon payment terms. That first of all, let's go for the honeymoon and then think of getting married, which nobody would accept in the civilized society. So it's a credit based business. And when the opponent person, you know it very well, that opponent person is a cheater, would you accept to go for the Atikya Khandala? Not possible at any cost. So credit based business. When in Dubai, I said once upon a time to Dr. Dubai, who has done a job into Dubai for 18 years, he is a very senior fellow. So he said me, sir, let me correct you. There are not 80% into Dubai. There are 95%. So to selling the material to those kind of people who are already, you know it, and then getting the money, expecting to get a money out of their pocket is next to impossible. Their regulatory requirements are very lenient, while our regulatory requirements are very stringent. Recently, Yuvraj exported a cargo and he got just only 50% payment. I told him that thank God at least you got a 50%. So he was getting a sigh of relief. Yesterday itself I just had a talk with him and he said me that, sir, rest of the 50% I have not got, but anyway I'll try. But I warn him that again there is another Damocles sword hanging on your head, and that's what? Knocking off your shipping bill. Still your shipping bill has been open. So your legal liabilities are not finished. So these are the problem of doing a business with the countries like Dubai. Many of our students said, sir, why don't you think of in terms of doing this kind of company formation into America or some other country? Guys, in America or some other country like Europe, you can expect the LC and other payment instruments. So needless to form a company, collective company, group company into any another country right now at this point of time. Looking upon the business volume, the Dubai, India is one of the biggest trading partner, probably after the US and China, maybe the third rank. Dubai is falling with India. But the problem of doing a business with Dubai is what? That we are not getting a payment. Credit based payment, Another option is what these Dubai based people say. We are working on commission basis. Yuvraj also ended up in the same way. He was tempted. He knew it that probably 80. Yesterday he told me that I knew it that 80% probably I'll not get a payment. But 20% suppose I get a success in getting a payment. Let's do it. I was thrilled. Their payment term is what? We'll pay you after selling into Dubai market. We'll debit 5% commission out of it and then we'll remit the payment to you. Now, as per the Indian laws, Indian legal system, guys, can you prepare a floating invoice quotation? No. If invoice quotation has to be $100, it has to be 100. I cannot say that it can be 10% less or 10% greater. If LC is there, then based on the volume it is possible. Otherwise, invoice value has to be fixed. So if I send the cargo to these people without LC, without any of the security like that, then what's the problem? The biggest problem is that I don't know whether I'm going to get out of $100 total $100 back into my account, or maybe $90 70 or the $50 or maybe $0. Correct. So floating invoice value, next to impossible that we can just knock off our shipping bills all the time after doing the exports. Couple of times the banks also will cooperate you, but in every shipping bill, if the SO is going to get repeat, guys, next to impossible that you will able to convince them, right? And then other problems are Dubai based company will be saying you, sir, I'll pay you in local checks over here, or maybe I'm an Indian itself. Yuvraj also did a business in the same way. He sold to one of the Chennai based person. So quite possible that these people will be saying you, sir, I'll be paying you into the Indian rupees over here. Is it an export then? Again, another problems of knocking off the shipping bill. Or maybe they might be saying that I'll be paying you in your Dubai based account, in your Dubai based bank account being maintained over there. But until we have a company over there, how would we be able to recover it? There are so many other issues like security and fraud, local compliances issues, payment realized but not full payment like 30%, 50%, whatever that I explained. Entry level barriers like where to launch a company. If you want to launch a company into the Dubai, you don't know that in which particular location you should be launching your company. For last few months, we are doing an exercise, and many of our students who had stayed into Dubai has given a very fantastic inputs, including Yusuf, including Dipsha, including Yuvraj, and many other students have given a very fantastic reviews, which I keep on posting into our alumni group. So being an MSME, guys, it will be next to impossible for you to understand that which is going to be the best location for you. Optimal decision is a very crucial stage in the life which decides your failure or success. Then which kind of categories has to be selected? One category of the product license may cost you 2 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees, and additional categories suppose you want to add. Then additional payment has to be given. General trading license may cost you even 6 lakh rupees or 8 lakh rupees. Again, to be invested into the mainland Dubai or to be invested into the free trade zone is also a very crucial decision to be taken by any MSME. Who will handle into the Dubai? Marketing, how to do into the Dubai, who is going to take care of the payment or the delivery side, where is the warehousing facilities, getting an information, and all these things probably would take at least couple of years for you to get launch over there. And after launching a company, after preparing a company, if you do all this exercise, guys, per annum at least you have to lose in just simply company formation 6 to 8 lakh rupees minimum, what I'm saying. About to that, then traveling cost, visa cost, and this and that means per annum at least 10 lakh rupees you have to put out of your pocket, which for any MSME becomes next to impossible, what I said, right? So yearly compliance maintenance, if you've taken a VIT license over there, VIT certificate into the Dubai, VIT filing, return filing, and this and that, so many other issues are there. Legal compliances into the Dubai, because recently I came to know the chat also has been posted into your group also. One person said that, sir, check bouncing and all these rules are very lenient these days into Dubai also. Don't trust anybody, just do a business on cash. Now being into India, how would we be able to do a business in cash in Dubai? Next to impossible. But as I said that it's a third largest trading partner with our country, India. Guys, it's a lucrative market, it's a tempting market. You cannot just connive at Dubai, right? Now here I'm going to show you the total list of the products which are getting exported to UAE from India. The list is very exhaustive, very comprehensive, it's very long, but just you can have a glance. Here is 2021-22 and this is 22-23. This is a growth of the same. Value is into the million US dollar. Here are the products and along with the HS code. Total list is very long, so I'll not be able to display all because total list is 8,619. This total list, here you can see the total sum of all these products. If you want to get this list, please contact us on the number +91 940 940 6466 or +91 706988 3001. Now here is another list of products that the products we are importing from UAE to India. Most of the products in the initial list you can see that these are the petroleum products. Apart from there, again many other different products are also starting from here. But again, this list is also very long. Here you can see the total number, that's a 5,000 products getting imported, right? So if you want to again get this list, please contact me again on the same number, plus 91 940 940 6466 or plus 91 7069 88 3001. Another some of the problems are like individual MSME has a fear of failure in the company, doesn't work. Suppose after 2 years you have to wind up a company, then maybe 20 lakh rupees will be out of your pocket. Guys, even 20 lakh rupees, suppose you are a son or a daughter of a person who was doing a job, 20 lakh may be the pension or the provident fund of your father, your family. It's a big chunk of amount of any family into India many times, right? So taking a risk for any MSME becomes next to impossible. Other problems like problems of local sales, refusal by the buyer. Suppose many times what happens that we are sending the cargo to Dubai and the buyer says that I don't want to accept it. Quality is not as per my standard. Most of the Dubai-based person says, sir, why should we pay you advance or why should we negotiate on the terms of LC payment? Because suppose you are going to send a substandard quality material over here. LC is a case in which then ultimately we are bound to make a payment to you, right? So I said them that you carry on the TP third-party inspection. But for that also they are not getting agreed. They say that we are getting everything over here without TPs. Why should we add a cost onto it? Directly they'll start altercation with you, disputing with you. So you don't know the Dubai-based market, how really the business takes place over here. Business here takes place that you send a cargo, we'll sell it off, 5% debit and then we'll pay you the rest of the amount. What happened with the Uraj? Another problems with MSME is what local marketing cost in the Dubai, like deploying a person over there, high lodging and boarding cost, traveling cost and this and that. So these are some of the issues that we are going to face while dealing with the Dubai guys. But we have to come out of it. If we really want to do a business, we have to make a solution. Because we are the businessman. We are the mother to generate the finance. Finance generate करने वाली माता है हम लोग, ठीक है? So we have to find out a solution. Can any MSME get the solutions of all these questions? Probably no, next to impossible. Even I have no answers even. And our students who are doing a fantastic business with the Dubai for last, 4 to 5 years and having a very good turnover of 20 crore rupees just only with the Dubai guys, they are also not yet been in the capability of establishing the company into Dubai because of these issues. Either of these issues might be touching with them. Solution is what then? Now guys, have you seen how the birds fly in the sky? Can you say me something? How the birds fly in the sky? In this zigzag format, the first one, or the V formation?
Mostly in a V formation, sir.
Migratory birds always go in the V formation. Can you logically say me what could be the reason behind this?
Because of air pressure, sir, they change the directions and easily the birds will not stress to push forward the team. Everything is there.
Yes. Support of one person is being applied or being given to the another members in the group. V formation flying, the reason for this migratory birds is what? They don't want to get exhausted. They want to get support and they want to support their team members. This is an aerodynamic force used by the lift and drag mechanism. When I was in the school days guys, I was really very much fancy about making model planes. छोटे छोटे विमान बनाता था मैं. With engines, without engines, gliders and all these things. So I know it a little bit about the aerodynamics also because I was making those kind of planes when I was in the school days. Aerodynamics, that's a planes work on the principles of lift and drag. Lift is what? The force produced by the action of the airflow in the wing. And drag is what? The force which is opposite to the direction of the motion. Lift and drag. हमारी लाइफ में भी ऐसा ही होता है ना? In our life also. Lift is what? मुझको भी तो लिफ्ट करा दे अदनान स्वामी. Everybody knows it. Drag is what? पापा बोलते हैं नहीं करना है धंधा. वाइफ बोलती है मुझको छोड़ के सेक्रेटरी के साथ क्यों जा रहे हो धंधे में. लड़की होती है तो हस्बैंड बोलता है कि नहीं तेरे को धंधा नहीं करना है. Family is not into the support. These are the drag force, right? Now in this particular system, this V formation system, next bird is, you can call it as generally they are at a distance of X and Y direction. Suppose you take the first bird and second bird, distance between these two birds is generally 1 meter, what they are maintaining. When the front side bird flaps its wings, a vortex of the wing is being formed, which push downwards and it creates a somewhat downwards kind of system. And this particular downwards kind of system generates a pressure difference. तो उसके बाद वाला जो bird होगा ना, next bird would be getting a benefit out of it. Air below that particular, the wing of that bird is having a high pressure and the above to that particular wing of that bird will be having a low pressure. And air, as you know, that air always tries to flow from high pressure to the low pressure. Means below the wings there is a high pressure, above to the wing there is a low pressure, and that gives a bird completely a lift into the sky comparatively. So guys, the wings being floated by the first bird is benefited to the second one. Similarly, second bird when floats the wings like that, it gives a positive effect to the third bird, and like that the last bird is floating like that. If you measure the heart rate of the last bird in the formation, it will be quite low, because this is the bird which is using the least energy. And you will be surprised guys that these birds also keeps on changing the positions also, so that one bird suppose gets exhausted, then the second bird will be coming in the front formation. This is possible with these migratory birds. But with the human, the biggest problem is what? We are rational people. Na? How can I say you? Yuvraj, you help me. I have my ego. How can I say that Anita, you help me? I have my ego. You are my student. How can I say? Correct. Likewise, you also might be having your ego or somewhat, shameful situation. Sir, how can I say you like this that help me for this? We are rational people. We have some logical conclusions that how the opposite person is going to think something about myself. So we jump upon a conclusion. That's the reason probably we are not mashing and matching with each other, ending up a clutter into our system, and that flow does not get created. Do you agree with the statements guys? कहीं ना कहीं सबकी problems है छोटी मोटी, and that synergy does not happen. Synergy means what? One article I would have sent you guys before few months I think. Dr. Anil Roy Dubey said me that you spelled very good words. Please write it to me and send it to me in some particular word file. Synergy means what? Every product, every material, every atom has the natural frequency of oscillation. And natural frequency of oscillation of any object, when matches with the natural frequency of oscillation of the external forces being given to that particular object, the amplitude becomes maximum and the result is achieved. That is known as a resonance. That's the reason in our school days also we were used to taught by the teachers. Na? क्या पढ़ाते थे टीचर लोग? Teachers were used to say us that army is not marching on the bridge in a parade position. क्यों? उसमें suppose the natural frequency of the bridge gets oscillates with the natural frequency of that parade kadam tal. In that case, that bridge will get broken. Even though the force applied is very low, but even though the bridge is going to get broken. Right. So this resonance until is established guys, optimum result we cannot expect. And in our system also, suppose you are joined with me or I am joined with you, that resonance also has to be established to get an optimum result out of the system. That's the reason post to the completion also, probably no academy is going to provide you this kind of support and this kind of transparency. What I'm trying to my level best to provide all of you guys, right? Preparation of the exporters club, preparation of this kind of common company formation into Dubai with the complete transparency. Because I want to achieve that resonance. 2 decades I have struggled a lot, and I know it very well that you guys are also going to struggle. I can challenge you. If somebody says that, sir, I'm born with a silver spoon, even if you are a silver spoon baby, na, I can bet you will not get a success to that particular extent. You will end up burning so much money out of your pocket. So don't be in the illusion being even a silver. And if you are not a silver spoon, Bhagwan hi aapko bacha hai. I was not a silver spoon baby. So degree to which I have struggled, I know it very well. And that's the reason that I always believe into the networking. I always believe into getting the team to be prepared, in which everybody is trying to assist and support each other. Now birds can do it, but we can't because of our ego, because of our rational thinking or irrational thinking. You cannot say it as a rational even sometimes. Then what's the solution? Then you have to prepare. We have to create, the joint company into the Dubai. Joining our resources. Resources means covers everything. Our knowledge for the Dubai. There is one student, Yusuf, who has stayed into Dubai for 4 years. There are many students who have frequently visited to Dubai. That knowledge to the rest of the member is also a resource, man. What to do and where to do and how to do. Dipsha has given so many good contacts. Her husband also has given a good contacts in the Dubai, through which I am communicating right now. And we are trying to boil down collectively that what could be the best option for us to form a company into Dubai. The answer is then, in this case, in our case, answer is have a one company established into Dubai, which gives you a standing ground. Like you launch from here. But if you don't have a landing paid launching ground on the opposite side, not possible that you can just have a final output. Influence your buyers also is equally important. You can say to your buyer, sir, I have a company into Dubai. Influence of supplier also over here is very important. Because until you influence your suppliers, guys, you'll not be able to get even a proper quotation from India. One of our student from Jaipur, Sarita, was always used to say, sir, ये supplier लोग तो आंसर ही नहीं देते. मैंने कहा होता है बाबा, नहीं देते. Many times she goes to the supplier and says that मैम आपको खरीदना हो तो रहो, नहीं खरीदना तो आप बताओ. Now, is it a way of dealing with the clients? But even though in India it happens, guys, we have observed it so many times. That our suppliers, after 3 times getting a quotation from them, 4th time, suppose we go to the supplier without having any order in the hand, they'll not answer you even a quotation also, fair quotations. They will bluntly say you, no, I don't want you. They'll close your doors also. So influencing the suppliers also is equally important. Until you become an influencer by establishing this kind of company or something like that, you'll not be able to get a quotation. 30 बार पूछने के बाद, second time, 4th time, suppose you go to the supplier, they'll be asking for the quotation. Supplier would be, gazing at you as if you are demanded not a quotation but a kidney of that particular supplier. जैसे उसकी kidney मांग ली है तुमने, right? Acceptance from the buyer, or to pay to the buyer, you need one company into the Dubai. You have to have a legal standing ground into the Dubai. Suppose some company is not making a payment to you or something like that, then legal shoot and this and that can be floated. For that also it can be useful for you and can settle the payments above or below the commercial invoice value. As I said, that in the Dubai main problem is what? That invoice value sometimes is not fixed. You send a cargo, you even don't know that at what particular price it is going to be sold. You put it into the warehouse and then you came to know that now prices are little bit lower. Okay, then suppose you're going to get just only 90% or 80%, then knocking off shipping bill is a big problem. But if you have your own company, you can settle the payment by any ways. Which are the ways? Then in the subsequently in discussions I'll be narrating all these points, but just it is possible if you have your own company into the Dubai. Now how the company is to be formed if you are going to work together into Dubai? Process. We'll be forming one company over here. Here is a company you can see, Indian Overseas Trade Link Private Limited. Say for example, this is our Indian company that we are going to form. This would be an NGO, Section 8 company, you can call it as. NPO actual name is what I'm used to say. It will be a Section 8 company under the Companies Act 2013, not for profit. It is not going to be meant for the profit. We will be getting a benefit of 12AA and also the 80G, so that taxation and nothing will be a problem into this company. So all the stakeholders, like suppose Akash is getting prepared, Yusuf is getting prepared, Parfaiz is getting prepared, Dipsha, or other members who want to, do something, will be doing the investment of 10,000 rupees into this company, not more. And at a share capital of 1 lakh rupees, the company will be formed. Any private limited company can be formed at a stakeholding of the share capital of 1 lakh rupees. Then this money will be lying into the company. Will be investing. Now this company, Indian company, will be doing an investment into Dubai. Dubai based company, for example, its name we are keeping as a Dubai Trade Link LLC, for example, right? So this company will be doing an investment into Dubai, and this Dubai based company then will be helping each and everyone to settle our transactions. Now how it is going to work, that I want to narrate you. Just a moment, hold on please, one moment. Now here you might be having a question, sir, how then operations will be functioning, responsibility matrix and this and that, how everything is going to work. Nothing to worry, everything is being mentioned over here. I have narrated a brief also about it. This Indian based company, guys, this company, just a moment, this Indian based company, this Indian Overseas Trade Link Private Limited, somehow will be linked with the federation also, either from at the time of formation of this company or maybe later on by some mutual understanding and contract. And how it is going to benefit, that I'll narrate you later on. But in this company, I mean this Indian Overseas Trade Link Private Limited and Dubai Trade Link LLC, how these companies will help you to grow your business. In this company, this private limited company or this NGO company, I mean Indian company, no profit sharing will be there, nothing else. This company just will be used for the formation of company into Dubai only, mind well, and also to get some work on the basis of our federation and forums like Calcutta chapter of our forum or the Chennai or Mumbai chapter of the forum. Suppose they are going to get some business for some of the people who want to do a business into Dubai, and suppose we are there to facilitate them. In that case, some of the money that these people require to pay, they'll be paying to this NGO company, which India Trade Link Overseas Private Limited, for example. Then individual business, like we are the 10 people who have done the investment into this Indian based company, and this Indian based company suppose has done the investment like here, let me go to that previous slide. This Indian company then will be investing, what I said, into the Dubai based company. Indian company, suppose we got a quotation from Dubai based consultant, the total cost of formation of company is coming 5 lakh rupees. And suppose we are 10 people over here in India, in our NGO company, I mean. Then per person we will do another investment of 50,000 rupees into Indian company, and this 50,000 rupees totaling 10 lakh rupees will be sending to that Dubai based consultant. We will be personally going there. All of we who are interested to form a company to Dubai. It is not my responsibility. It is not your responsibility. It is our collective responsibility. And we have to take a decision collectively. That yes, we'll be going there. We will be paying to the person who is a dim fit for the same. And we are right now into negotiation with so many people. I'm sharing all these things to all of you guys, that how the quotation we are getting and what kind of facilities that we are going to get at that particular quotation, right? Profit sharing and all these things will be separate. Like say for example, Yuvraj is into Tirupur. He will be exporting to Dubai based company. Here is a Tirupur in the southmost line. He'll be exporting to not Dubai based buyer, but he'll be exporting the material to our company itself established in Dubai. That's a Dubai Trade Link LLC. And this Dubai Trade Link LLC will be then recovering the payment from the Dubai based person and will be handing over the cargo to that person. So in one way, we'll be having a standing ground. On another way, suppose that Dubai based person does some frustration into the contract or does not comply to the terms and condition, and suppose legally we want to catch the neck or the collar of that person, we can do it through our own company. But this will be the responsibility of Yuvraj himself. Neither me or nor any another person is going to share into the legal shoot charges and this and that, because that's an individual call, individual decision. Everybody will be doing a business by their own. Pune based student, say for example, is sending some cargo over there, doesn't get a payment. Now Pune based student is sending a cargo not through Indian Overseas Trading Private Limited, mind well. He or she is going to use her or his own company. So if payment is not getting realized, it is his or her own individual responsibility. The only thing is that Dubai Trade Link LLC can be used by that exporter, Indian based student, to sue the Dubai based buyer. Somebody is, I think, raising a question. I'll be taking questions, just 2 minutes. Assam based students, Hiranya Jyoti Bora, say for example, send something and some dispute is there, he'll be handling. We can collectively help them. We can give the information that what to do, who are the good lawyers and this and that. Somebody suppose has an information, then they'll be providing all this information too. But it will be the individual responsibility. Calcutta based, Dipsha and all this, it will be their responsibility. Now marketing cost individually you will be doing, and you will be doing a business. Common company, that's an India Trade Link Private Limited, will not be sharing any marketing cost, because suppose I want to do the expenditure of 10 lakh rupees for marketing of my product. Why should I put a burden on the common company over here, and why you guys should be bearing the brunt of it? Likewise, if you want to do the expenditure of 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, why the other people should be bearing the brunt of that particular 10,000 rupees? That is your individual cost. Meeting the people, meeting the client and this and that, everything will be your stake, marketing and every cost. Then warehousing cost. Warehousing, suppose right now we are not going to form any warehouse in the Dubai. So there are individual monthly basis, weekly basis warehouses also available. Mr. Vicky, who is a consultant into Dubai, his screenshot also has been given to you, I think yesterday itself, on the 30th of December, when I asked a question to him that suppose I want to warehouse my goods over there, would you be able to help me out? He said that yes, individual people are also over here who can provide you the warehouses. So warehousing cost and everything right now, individually we are going to bear. Like say for example, I sent a cargo to Dubai. Now Dubai based buyer defer to make a payment or said that or disputed that the cargo is having some issues into it. It is not as per my standards and I need to warehouse my product, or maybe the price in the Dubai has got slashed down. So I need to warehouse for any reason. Suppose I need to warehouse my goods in Dubai. In that case, I would be the one who is going to bear the warehouse cost, and it is not going to be shared either with the Indian company nor with the Dubai based company. Legal disputes or anything, as I said, is going to be borne by the individually. Profit and loss individually, everybody is going to bear the brunt of the exported goods by yourself, and only sharing by you and me. Common cost is just only the company cost. That's a yearly maintenance cost of India as well as the overseas company. This cost only will be shared among each other. उसमें आपने बिजनेस किया नहीं किया, फिर भी वो कॉस्ट आपको तो बेयर करनी ही पड़ेगी. Somebody says this, I have not done a business. Would I require to share that cost? Yes, you require to share that cost without fail. Correct. But that cost is going to be peanut, to be honest. How much? 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees per annum. At a cost of 1 lakh rupees, you are going to get a launching ground into the Dubai. Nobody can think of even, because we are going to share this cost, common cost. Individual cost are individual to each and everyone. So these are the fundamentals. These are the main things that I want to share with you, that how the company is going to work into Dubai. Any question if you have, any clarification you require, then I can be with you to answer. And then those who are willing to start this kind of company into the Dubai gradually will be contacting, and then Indian company will be formed in which we'll be doing an investment. Even the company formation also will be taking the answer from the stakeholders. Like somebody says, someone say for example says, sir, I have a knowledge of formation of this kind of company and I'll do it. Okay, you do it. In that company, then we'll be paying 10,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees stakeholding, that's the share capital of the company will be 1 lakh rupees. Then 12 AA and ATG will be taken. If somebody says that, sir, I know a chartered accountant who can just form a company like this NGO company, NPO company that's under section 8 at the cost of 10,000 rupees, we don't mind. We'll pay that CA. Let's carry on. The only thing is that we require a confidential contact to get our job done, and for which the common resources, I mean the common information, requires to be shared with each other. You guys give me input. Very good inputs has been given by all of you at the time of formation of even a federation, that what kind of name has to be there, what kind of taglines should be kept by us. All this information, beautiful information, has been shared by all of you guys, and that has really enriched the ideas. Now is it time for the formation of even federation that I'm starting working, and now it's a time for the formation of the company, common company into the Dubai. Chalo काम तो चालू करते हैं. Shivram, the husband of Diksha, also said me, sir, federation would take a time. Yes, definitely would take a time, but he also gave me very good input. Sir, company can be formed easily, and we can show up to the students, and we can show up to the other people also that yes, we are working and we are genuine, we are transparent, so that people, even the students also will join us, and non-students also, the other people out of this federation also will be joining gradually with us. If somebody has the same problem, like Yuvraj had a problem before 1 year when he exported, and suppose somebody would have said that this kind of federation is working, or this kind of NGO company is working, which can help you in terms of exporting your goods to Dubai. Yuvraj paid 5%. You would have agreed for the 5%. But if the Yuvraj has to pay 5% to our federation or to our forum, then he'll be pleased, because he has to pay to Indian person. He'll be paying this 5% commission to Indian Overseas Trading Private Limited. That's an Indian NGO. And this Indian NGO will be doing the exports to Dubai and will be attempting to recover the payment of Yuvraj. Or maybe not to this Indian Overseas. Directly 5% commission will be paid over here, and Yuvraj directly can do the exports to our company into Dubai. That's a Dubai Trade Link LLC. His payment security will be trying our level best to secure from the Dubai based person, with subjective to some terms and conditions. That also will be laying down at later stage. So we can get a work also from the market, like Yuvraj, like other people who really want to export to Dubai on the commission basis. We can get their job also gradually, guys. Right? And that will be adding a feather to our crown of getting some revenues into the federation also, and getting some revenues in our forums also. Yeah, any question, guys? Hiranya has a question. Ajad Exim, inshallah. Inshallah bhaiya. Salam alaikum, Sheikh.
Walaikum salam, sir.
Then Hiranya Jyoti Bora says, any other fees, taxes would be there after the formation of joint company? Yeah, whatever the fees and taxes are going to be there, Hiranya, is to be shared among all of us. Simple. And it will be minimal. Per annum accounting charges, whatever is there. And it will be possible, together we can. Single-handed, we cannot do it. If you are there, I am there to guide you as a pivotal, as a center. We can just create a wheel. You are the spokes. I am the central axis. We can just make a tire and we can run fast. I'll be centrally monitoring the system so that nobody can just try to do even a single treachery with any another person. Nobody gets the rules broken, so the system can work properly. And matter is only just 50,000 rupees, hardly. Initially company formation we have to just invest 10,000 rupees. Right? फूंक फूंक के चलेंगे ताकि किसी को तकलीफ ना हो, किसी को दिक्कत ना आए. 2 साल ट्राई करेंगे कि चलो सक्सेस लेते हैं. If the model is working, then at second stage, Nityanand and other students also said, sir, we should be thinking about this kind of formation into Kenya and other countries too, along with the warehousing. Yes, everything is into the pipeline, and everything will be on the model of NGO only, mind well. It will not be for profit. If it will be for profit, guys, there will be an axe of own to grind into it. We are the directors, we are the stakeholders, we are the profit makers in that case. But here, nobody will be earning any profit out of it. किसी का कोई profit नहीं, हम लोग उसमें से 1 रुपया भी नहीं निकाल सकते. And that's the reason I have proposed for creation of what? Not for profit company. NGO kind of company, that is. Right? Any question, guys? Yeah, Samarth, tell me.
So like through my company, I can't export if I join this NGO. Like I have to do from your name also.
Yeah, suppose your company is into Rajasthan. Here is a upper line you can see here.
Right.
You directly export to Dubai Trade Link LLC.
Okay.
India Overseas Trade Link Private Limited has no role to be played into it. So whatever the profit that you want to keep, whatever the commission that you want to fix, everything, like your product landing cost is, say for example, 100 US dollar, and you want to sell this product at the cost of 150 US dollar. You can do it. Dubai based company will be just working as a supportive company for you. तो तुम्हारा तो $150 का जो प्रॉफिट था, $50 का प्रॉफिट था, वो तो तुम्हें डायरेक्टली तुम्हारे अकाउंट में तुम्हारी कंपनी के थ्रू एक्सपोर्ट किया. इट हैज बीन एक्सपोर्ट हैज बीन डन थ्रू योर कंपनी. सो इट इज यू ओनली हु इज गोइंग टू अर्न द प्रॉफिट, हु इज गोइंग टू रिप द फ्रूट्स. तुम्हारा प्रॉफिट तुम्हारे पास रहा. योर प्रॉफिट इज विथ यू. सपोज आई डू इट टुमारो फ्रॉम अहमदाबाद, my profit will be mine. Dipsha do it, her profit will be her. Damesh, his profit will Parvez, his profit will be to him. So it is your individual company who is going to do the export to our company only in Dubai. That's a Dubai Trade Link LLC. Correct? And you will not be exporting directly to the buyers. You can do the export in this case, guys, on the basis of consignment sell to what I taught you at the time of payment terms. So instead of 9 months, you will be having some extended period also in terms of recovery of payment. We'll be getting the pros and cons and many other things to be compliances fulfilled, right? But consignment sell kind of export also in this case, if we have our own company, will be possible. I send a cargo, I'll be parking this cargo into some particular individual private warehouse into Dubai, and then I'll be selling to the buyer. Right now we don't have any person, but collectively if all are getting ready, then we can think of deploying one person also. And Yusuf has said that at the cost of even 20,000 22,000 rupees on sharing basis, Yusuf, right, per month residential lodging boarding facilities is going to be available in Dubai also. Yusuf, correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
So one person can be deployed at the cost of 30,000 rupees, and 30,000 will be the fees, for example. But initially we will not do it for 6 months, might well. For 6 months we are not going to do anything like this. And if any step is going to be taken, it will be a collective step. If somebody says that, sir, I want to study only for 1 year, I don't want to share into the deployment charges of that person into Dubai, he or she can refrain from this. Don't matter. We are jointly connected only for the company formation, not any another cost. बाकी के cost, कोई बंदा वहाँ पर रखना है, some employees to be kept over there, that will be unanimously decision will be taken, and in which suppose out of 10, 8 people gets ready and 2 people are not ready for that. No problem. 8 people will be bearing the brunt of that. Rest of the 2 people will be absolved from it. Clear? So this is the concept of flying together. At least having a company for 2 years, if it is going to cost you 2 lakh rupees, it's not a bad deal. Per annum 1 lakh rupees, nobody will give you a company, your own standing ground into the Dubai. And system will be quite transparent without any issues. Yeah? Sheikh, any question?
या सर. सर मेरे 2 क्वेश्चंस है. एक, मैं तो यहाँ से एक्सपोर्ट करूंगा सिर्फ दुबई ट्रेड कंपनी को, जो अपनी कंपनी है, ठीक है. वो कंपनी मेरे को पूरा अमाउंट भी मेरे को वही कंपनी देगी, या फिर मेरा कस्टमर बायर जो है वहाँ पे
buyer will make a payment to your Dubai Trade Link LLC. Your Dubai Trade Link LLC will be doing one another agreement with the local buyer, and that will be your lookout. I personally will not put myself into this debate. Why? Because my company is another company, your company with the buyer is another company, correct? So your company, that's Azad Exim for example, will be doing one contract with Dubai Trade Link, and Dubai Trade Link also will be doing some other counter contract with your buyer over there. And you might be having some, contractual terms and conditions that you have to pay me check, advance check, PDC check, and this and that. That's your lookout. Whatever the negotiation that you want to do with the Dubai-based buyer, like Ibrahim Saleh Ali, for example, in Dubai is there. Right? Ibrahim Saleh Ali, you want to do some contract. You will be saying that my company is there in the Dubai. Name of my company into Dubai is Dubai Trade Link LLC.
Okay.
You do a contract with this company and pay a check into my account into Dubai itself. I'll be giving this as a security, the counter check also if you want. Correct?
Okay.
And then you will be exporting not to that buyer, Ibrahim Saleh Ali, but you will be exporting to Dubai Trade Link LLC. And Dubai Trade Link LLC will be handing over this consignment to that. BL can be switch, BL can be endorse. and the cargo can be transferred to the Ibrahim Saleh Ali. When the Dubai Trade Link endorses the BL and gives this BL to that end buyer will be able to take up a delivery of cargo. So when you get a payment, Dubai Trade Link will endorse the BL and will transfer it, or maybe the Dubai Trade Link will put a cargo into the warehouse on your behalf, and then you can just take up a recovery.
क्या ओके सर बट जैसे कि आप बता रहे थे कि बायर अगर नेग्लेक्ट करता है कि प्राइस वेरिएशन आ गया, प्राइस फ्लक्चुएशन हो गया, तो वहां पे वेयर हाउसिंग तो अपन बेयर कर रहे हैं, बट दूसरा कस्टमर फिर दूसरा बायर को ढूंढकर उसको फिर मटेरियल जो अपना सेल करना है, अगर मेरा प्रोडक्ट है और
That is your individual lookout. That is your individual lookout. In that case, the second director into the company, second partner into the Indian company like Dharmesh or me will not be bearing any cost of your warehousing.
और ठीक है सर, समझ गया सर.
Cargo वापस भी लाना पड़ा. Suppose you want to bring a cargo back, that is your individual lookout. What the joint company is going to give you a common platform only, mind well. Your individual dispute with the buyer is your individual dispute, in which other people will not be sharing anything. Any losses being done with that company, another partners will not be bearing any cost into it. Any profit into that company, another partners, another stakeholders, per phase, no one will be bearing those profit also. Everything is your responsibility. Just only you are getting a ground, Dubai Trade Link LLC.
Yeah, got it, sir.
और सर एक क्वेश्चन ये था,
it's like a distributor कि हम
Yes.
आपको अगर ट्रेड करना है तो you have to contact to Dubai.
This is our yes. This is our common distributor.
Yeah, he's my like this is a company in our in Dubai जो डील करेगी वो यही कंपनी करेगी. You can contact them और फिर on them behalf कि हम उनके behalf.
और तुम मान लो जयपुर का चैप्टर चलाते हो, फॉर एग्जांपल एक्सपोर्टर्स क्लब समर्थ, you can get the others job also by doing a marketing. Say for example, your Jaipur chapter has got the commission acquired with you 10,000 rupees. Now you can do the newspaper marketing, giving an ad of 10,000 rupees, that if you want to do a business in Dubai on secure basis, do a contract with us and securely do a business in Dubai. Right. So Jaipur chapter will be getting a commission. Suppose 5% commission is being given. Out of this 5%, 1% to the federation, or 33%, 50%, whatever they will negotiate will be to the federation, and rest of the amount will be to Jaipur chapter. Simple. This kind of model later on subsequently will be figuring out, so all the agencies work in sync.
Right.
Until all cogs fit, mind well, my model of working at any point of time is what? Until all the cogs fit, machine will not work. Simple. Right.
तो सर एक क्वेश्चन ये पूछना था, जैसे कि फॉर एन एग्जांपल आई डू हैव इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट लाइसेंस ऑफ माय अंकल, इफ आई एम लाइक सप्लाइंग माय प्रोडक्ट्स टू दुबई एलएलसी डायरेक्टली एज यू सेड, राइट, वहां पे मेरा लाइक जो भी प्रॉफिट बन रहा है सर, उसमें से समथिंग विल यू कीपिंग इट विद दुबई एलएलसी?
No, it is yours only.
तो सर जो बंदा दुबई गया है, काम कर रहा है बराबर, ही विल बी द सोल एंड होल फेस ओवर देयर एट दुबई, तो उसको तो कुछ मिलेगा ना, लाइक आई हैव टू
That commonly we have to, as suppose out of 10 people, 5 people decide that we want to deploy a person on our behalf. Then we have to make a payment to that person. We'll be sending that.
कोई भी कंसाइनमेंट का 5%, 10% जो भी फिक्स करो, दैट आई हैव टू पे टू हिमसेल्फ.
Not commission. He will be a salaried person.
Okay.
Will be, and whatever the cost of sending that person, lodging, boarding, everything will be shared by us 5 people. Suppose you, me, Dipsha, Samarth and Akash got prepared. Rest of the 5 people, Yusuf, Sheikh, Yuvraj, Dharmesh and other person did not get prepared. They will not be sharing the cost. We 5 will be sharing the cost.
नहीं सर, वो तो मैं समझ गया, जो बंदा वहां पे जाएगा उसका कॉस्टिंग तो जिसको भी कंपनी फॉर्मेशन करना है बराबर, वो बंदा रहेगा, उसका पूरा लॉजिक बोर्डिंग का वो लोग करेंगे.
नहीं, कंपनी फॉर्मेशन तो 10 ने किया था ना. We 10 people created a company, but out of which the 5 people said that we don't want a person to be deployed right now at that location. 5% said that we want to deploy a person, so 5% can refrain from deploying a person.
ओके सर. हाँ.
Miss, you mean to say that सर जब तक किसी का कंसाइनमेंट शुरू नहीं होता है तब तक वो उसका एक्सपेंसेस नहीं बेयर करेगा, ऐसा बोल रहे हैं?
Yes. Suppose Dharmesh says or Yusuf says that I want to do a study first of all for 1 year. I don't want to bear the brunt of deploying somebody over there, and I have a good business. I want to deploy a person, so my burden should not be thrown to Dharmesh also, right, at the same moment. Are you getting my point? Day 1, suppose I say that I want to deploy a person, and there are 5 other people who want to deploy a person, but other 5 people says that sir, I want to study only for 6 months or 1 year. Right now, some noise is coming, Yusuf. So if I say that I want to start a business from day one, and Dharmesh, Yuraj, Yusuf and other people says that we don't want to deploy a person, it's your personal call, personal choice, no problem. We are together just in terms of formation of Indian company and Dubai based company, simple. That's a common cost that we are going to share. Rest of the other things, marketing cost and this personal deployment. Suppose you're going to deploy some person is what? That's a marketing cost, no Baba? Correct. So here what I mentioned, you can see in the PPT itself, marketing cost. It will be an individual to the person. It is not going to be shared commonly.
हाँ सर, फॉर एन एग्जांपल वो 5 बंदे अपने अपने लोग मान गए फॉर एन एग्जांपल कि एक बंदे को डिप्लॉय करते हैं और हमने यूसुफ को डिप्लॉय कर दिया बिकॉज ही नोज लाइक दुबई वेरी वेल प्रीटी मच, अच्छी तरीके से वो जानता है, बराबर. पर अगर वहां का उसका कॉस्टिंग हम बेयर करें फॉर एन एग्जांपल, यूसुफ वहां पे रह रहा है, उसका रेंट का जो भी है, मार्केटिंग का जो भी, तो सर वो बंदा भी वहां पे रह रहा है, अपने लिए अपना फेस बन रहा है, तो वो भी कुछ चार्ज करेगा ना. ही विल बी अर्निंग समथिंग.
He's a salaried person, I said. He's our salaried person. He's not among 5.
अच्छा, we are going to give him salary, okay.
Yes,
Cool.
that will be another person whom we will be deploying on the salary basis or maybe even commission basis partly to motivate and incentivize that person.
Okay.
We will be deploying some Altaf, some Mahesh, Ramesh, which is out of our community, who is a job seeker.
He can be a person from Dubai as well, right? So there are people who
So
want
some salary 30,000, 40,000 rupees, just a moment, 40,000 rupees of salary will be given to that person onto it. 1% commission also we might be paying. And suppose 7 days are there, we can say that one day you have holiday on Friday in Dubai and rest of the days you have to work for us. So one day he'll be working for Perfect, one day he'll be working for Yuraj, one day he'll be working for me, like that. Hey Akash, tell me.
No, I was just trying to clarify that only, whatever you said.
Pardon?
So I was just trying to clarify the same thing that you were saying.
Okay.
I was just trying to say that, I mean, the person who will be deployed over there will be a random person. It's not that it
No,
will be
yeah,
from
it's not among
from
us. Yeah, it's not among us.
He or she can be from the Dubai itself, right? So they are There are
Yes.
people who are seeking jobs in Dubai as well.
Suppose among us also one person say that I want to stay over there, we can fix up a commission also, but he has to be then dedicatedly working for us only. So no hardcore rule that we can deploy any outside person or inside person, that we can mutually decide. What right now I want to convey is that at a minimal cost, how to then form a company into Dubai. Initially when I proposed this kind of company formation, people say, my students said, sir, we know it for last many years now, we'll give you money. You form a company into India, this Indian Overseas Trading Private Limited. मैंने कहा नहीं, I am not going to take everything on my responsibility, my shoulder. It will be बाकायदा, officially, it will be a private limited company being incorporated under Section 18 to India, and all we will be stakeholders. क्योंकि दुबई में कुछ लफड़ा पड़ता है मेरे नाम से है ना, गोल गोल घूम के मेरे पे आएगा, या यहाँ पे भी कुछ इश्यूज होता है फॉर एग्जाम्पल, राइट. सो इट विल बी जॉइंट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑल्सो. इंडियन ओवरसीज ट्रेड लिंक प्राइवेट लिमिटेड will be our collective responsibility. It will not be my own responsibility. We all are the stakeholders, sharing partners into it. 10%. 10 people, that's a 100%. And investment is going to be what I say, 10% only. And this company, Indian Overseas Trade Link Private Limited, will do the investment into Dubai Trade Link LLC. And then work will start. Yeah, Diksha?
Sir, what I was trying to say is this, that the person whom we are planning to deploy, okay, in my opinion, if this particular person is kept on a commission basis, I think everybody will have access to him. Maybe whether they want to invest, not invest in keeping a person in that place. So in case if we keep it open as a commission basis thing, then probably I think everyone can have a equal participation in
Yes,
that
very
case.
true, very true. But suppose initially to save the cost, recurring cost, that's a per month salary and all these things, Diksha, if we can manage some person into Dubai itself, whom we can say that we will pay you commission.
Maybe we can deploy in terms of the fact that he or she can also find buyers for us. Maybe we are people dealing in different goods, and most people might not have any access to the local buyers. In that case, that person can be, facilitating the buyer meeting.
Yes.
And go ahead in the office, check out the office and verify
लेकिन
the
इसमें
buyer
दिक्कत
for
क्या
us
होगा
as
दीक्षा?
well.
That will render a loose end at one position in Dubai. That suppose he or she commits some mistake, we told him to collect a check from that person, and before the credit of the check he made a delivery, then we cannot bind that person.
True that, but then in the initial stages, whoever is making, the transactions abroad, I think his or her presence is pretty much required at least to facilitate the first few transactions over
Otherwise,
there.
second option is what?
Mm-hmm.
That I'll be keeping the rights in my hand initially, and I'll keep on sending the checks on individual request from all of you. Like suppose Dipsha did some
That is also fair.
Dipsha did some transaction and Dipsha said me that sir you have to pass 10 lakh rupees on my behalf.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So your payment in Dubai based company or whatever that you want to do on my check, I'll be just sending by courier.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That we can do, that will add just only the courier cost. Simple. So we'll figure out some of the ways so that we can cut short the cost initially. It does not prove any burdensome activities. But at least for 1 year, 6 months, if we can do the exercise on the basis of this kind of company formed, 2-4 धक्के खाने पड़ेंगे हमें, लेकिन 1 साल में हम लोग सब सीजन हो जाएंगे. सर क्या करना है, मैंने अभी मोटा मोटी आइडिया दिया. आई हैव गिवन यू द ओवरव्यू ऑफ ऑल दिस, हाउ इट इज गोइंग टू वर्क. Then in 1 year we will come to a maturity stage. No system is a foolproof system, mind well. It becomes foolproof when it is put into the practice, when the loop is finished in terms of getting a feedback. So when we start, again we'll have to change our course, we'll have to change our directions. Then we'll collectively think on that, okay, what to do. But here one thing is common, that yes, company cost, maintenance of the company cost and company formation cost will be the only common. Rest of all the cost is to individual. Warehousing and this and that. Later stage we'll be having a warehouse also for our own jointly. Correct?
Yeah, got your point.
Decisions are like now where to form a company. You all guys please start thinking onto it. Whether the company is to be formed into FTZ, that's a free trade zone, or onto that
लैंड पे सर.
mainland Dubai.
नहीं सर, अभी अपना मेरे को एक क्वेश्चन ये था सर, इफ यू वांट टू गो फॉर दी फ्री ट्रेड जोन, अपना कितना किलोमीटर का डायमीटर है सर, उसके अंदर अपने को बनाना है?
मैं अभी आपको कुछ नक्शे शेयर कर रहा हूँ. जस्ट होल्ड ऑन, लेट मी शेयर सम ऑफ द
मेरे
मैप्स.
पास सर एक बंदा है, एक नया फ्री ट्रेड जोन वहाँ पे बन रहा है, दैट हैज बीन इन हाईली डिमांड. एक्चुअली मेरे पास उसका मेल भी पड़ा हुआ था, वो मेरे को बोल रहा था 12 से 13 किलोमीटर है दूर वो दुबई से.
आई विल शो यू सम ऑफ द पिक्चर्स. जस्ट होल्ड ऑन वन मोमेंट. We, Dipsha and her husband, are in continuous discussion with few of the people, and some of the maps also I have prepared. I am going to share you.
The Sharjah one, the Sharjah Media City is the only free trade zone which is like 12 to 15 kilometers away from the mainland Dubai.
उसका कुछ एम से नाम हो रहा था, I don't know, remember these.
Media City शायद होगा.
हाँ शायद, that one was.
Media City, that is Sharjah Media City.
I'll show you, just 2 minutes. उसका मैप भी मेरे पास है ही. When I was in discussion with Dipsha, we had done pretty good.
Media City is in Dubai, not in Sharjah.
No, it's in Sharjah, near to Sharjah.
It's in Sharjah. Sharjah Media City is the place.
Okay, that will be another one maybe, because one media city is in Dubai also.
12 kilometers from the mainland Dubai, okay?
Yeah, the border, Sharjah is border.
Right.
Here are some of the maps. Just hold on, I'm going to share you. Here is you can see the location, guys. This is Dubai. Then Sharjah is there, and this red bubble is a Sharjah Media City, Shams, SHAMS. Right, and you can see here the Ras Al Khaimah. It's very far. It's a free trade zone. There is another Sharjah free trade zone also over here. So this some city, Sharjah Media Center, Media City, that is, it is approximately 47 minutes. That's a 50-minute distance. That's a 1 hour distance from main Dubai, Bur Dubai. Then Ras Al Khaimah, it is comparatively very far, so I don't think that we should be going to Ras Al Khaimah. Rather, we have a safe zone also, Sharjah International Free Trade Zone. That also can be the good option for us. So instead of this,
to add that the cost of establishing in either of the two places for Ras Al Khaimah and between Sharjah Media City, the difference of cost is around
Peanut.
1000 AED.
Peanut.
Yes. So it is better that we prefer something that is close to the mainland.
Yes.
सर ये मेडन करके था सर, MEYDEN करके, वो शायद.
वो चेक करो, मेरे को बताना. दूसरी चीज है, second thing is that we also do have to think that what is the costing of warehousing in the free trade zone and what's the cost of warehousing into the mainland Dubai.
Sir, that depends on your pallet, how many pallets you store inside the warehouse, and that's called 3PL, third party logistic facility provided by Sharjah mainland or whatever the free zone area, that differ costs.
Which is cheaper? Which is cheaper out of this
Cheaper,
3PL?
cheaper, not cheaper. 3PL, you always known as 3PL because somebody have the warehouse.
Your voice is very blur. Can you take a microphone little far away?
Yeah, now you can.
Still far.
Now I'm clear.
Still far.
Now.
Comparatively. So you said that this kind of 3PL warehousing is cheaper into free trade zone or the main Dubai?
No, not cheaper. Means they are using to call 3PL because suppose you have a warehouse inside the free zone area or mainland area. So you are the owner. You are the owner of the warehouse, and I come to you and ask. Some 10 pallets are there. I have to keep in your warehouse for 1 week. So take care of these pallets, 10 pallets. My consignment will release after 1 week or 10 days. So they will sign you agreement between you, means if you go to the warehouse owner, and they will sign this is the cost, this will be charged, and you have to be removed from that 10th day. So that will be a cost. If you not remove, the another 10th day charge will be applicable.
Okay.
Like that. Like
so in slot it will be available.
Yeah, in slot, but in some of the warehouses in slot, not all the warehouses, because there are very big Kia warehouse.
Yeah.
And big companies warehouses are there. They are providing third party logistic facility as well, because they have big areas, means acres of land. So they cannot utilize it all. So they are means entertaining the people. Please come and keep your stuff here. We will ask. We will give you money, means whatever we have to charge you, like that. So this is also facility, means whenever we are going like free zone or mainline, this facility is all available.
I got your
but
point.
It will be cost.
I got your point. But what is my question, that now we have to find out that which particular warehousing facility is cheaper.
That will be good, sir, if somebody visit there.
Yeah. But externally, directly sitting over here, we'll be contacting to some of the warehousing people into the different free trade zones, and we'll be asking for the quotations.
Yeah, and the people you are hiring there in Dubai-based company, he has to manage these all things, because you cannot go like per face send their consignment, and some of the circumstance, due to some circumstances, he cannot offload at the moment. So he has to keep inside the warehouse. So who will be taking care of this? That person who is there in Dubai. Because this is not easy task, sir. Means you have to go physically and check where is your stuff is to be placed, the temperature and location and everything. That depends on your item, what item you are exporting.
Okay. So that exercise we'll have to do, that means, right? Based on that particular product, that exercise we'll have to do. Okay.
Sir, Nityanand here from Coimbatore.
Yeah, please.
Sir, I have worked in Emirates for a couple of years, Ras Al Khaimah and Abu Dhabi, as well as in Dubai. And I'm in logistics department.
Just a moment, Yuraj, I want to discuss your case study. So be present.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, Nityanand, tell me. Go ahead.
I was trying to say this 3P logistics is an existing scenario even in India, not only in abroad. It is happening where the godown rent, 3P logistics in very simple terms, most of us know, but still I'm saying, reiterating the same. The godown rent and material holding, everything will be paid by them. Even the dispatches to the concerned party also will be done by them. Even dispatches as per our order, our quantity, our customer destination.
Great.
So it will be done by them only. In brief, I have handled the 3PL also in.
You mean that these external people are going to work as our, deployed persons itself over there. As per our quantity and these things, they will be disperse the cargo also.
Yes, sir. 3PL means third party logistics means they will hold our material. They are the guardians of our material. Totally liability is with them.
Okay.
Stock management. Any difference more than 1% of stock variance is to be debited to them as per the agreement, general agreement I am saying.
Okay.
So they will even.
Do you know this kind of people? Do you know any numbers or the website of this kind of people, Nityanand?
Yeah, sir. I have a couple of them. I will have to recheck. It was 5 years before when I was working there. Now I will just brush up my contacts there, and I'll get to know. We may have to be clear before that approaching them. They will simply ask two questions: what is the warehouse area you need, and what is your purpose. Based on that only, they will give the quotation, sir. So that we have to finalize.
Okay, perfect. You share me.
Now, yeah, sure, sir. Now, after getting this, we may try to incorporate all our team can send material there. They will be the responsibility receiving the material, maintaining the records of inward, maintaining the records of outward based on the order execution of the orders, everything. They will do 3PL. Definitely, it is a successful
You mean
model.
that we can eliminate the deployment of a person on our behalf over there by the use of this?
Definitely, sir. And they will, if they want, they will come and report to India also. And it's not that they are going to charge a bulk amount as we think. It's not a nightmare kind of thing. Very simple persons. Even from Kerala also, there are many people who are exclusively doing 3PL on a cheaper rate, moderate rate, and they won't.
Unfortunately, Nityanand, I am feeling sorry today that we don't have any student from Kerala. If we have some Mallu with us, na, he would or she would have been immense help to us because so many Malayalam people are there. Into
जी सर वही लोग करता है सर पूरा 3PL का स्टाफ से लेके सीईओ तक वही लोग
So
है.
today I repent that I have my students into each and every state into the country, but unfortunately I don't have my student into Malayalam, Kerala.
आ जाएंगे सर वो लोग. Yes sir. Okay sir.
If somebody would be there, na, today he or she would be of immense support to us.
Sure sir. Let me explore and give me a couple of days, working days. Let me come back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Dipsha.
Oh no, sir. I raised my hand back then and then forgot to, just put it down.
Okay, Professor.
सर मैंने एक ये लिंक भेजा अपने चैट में, ये फ्री ट्रेड जोन वाला जो है ना, फ्री जोन वाला, इससे बात हुआ था मेरा. और एक बार आप देखना, लाइक इट्स वन ऑफ द ग्रोइंग फ्री जोन्स राइट नाउ इन दुबई. और बोल रहा था दुबई से काफी नजदीक है, 10 to 12 किलोमीटर साइड. कैसे तब जब बात हुआ था ना.
I'll do that. And one of the webinar also I just joined before 1 year somewhat. That webinar audio recording also lying with me. I'll go through that webinar if I can just manage to get that video. And in that too, that person was helping, those were the consultants to help the people to form a company into Dubai. Dipsha, her husband, Shibram, Yusuf, me and few other students are struggling a lot to contact to different people, different consultants to form a company into Dubai. If you guys also come across to some of the people who are the consultant and who can help us in terms of formation of a company into Dubai, please share to me. I'll be discussing and then I'll be sharing all the information to all the stakeholders in the group itself, and then we can just take up a final conclusion before jumping into the sea. Yeah, Shibram, please.
Yeah, hello everyone. मैं एक चीज आई वांट टू ऐड वन थिंग. आप जो फ्री जोन और मेनलैंड का जो कंपनी बोल रहे हैं, फ्री जोन में अगर कंपनी रजिस्टर करते हैं तो दैट कंपनी इज नॉट ऑथराइज्ड टू डू ट्रेड इन मेनलैंड. ये ध्यान में रखिएगा.
क्या नॉट ऑथराइज्ड
to do trade in mainland.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot sell those items into mainland company. ये free zone वाला company is not authorized.
After a 5% tax, they can do, na?
Yeah, but वो costing बढ़ जाएगा ना फिर.
But suppose you form a company into mainland, then also the 5% tax is going to be there. You cannot take a good.
No. Then there is no tax. Then there is no tax. You just simply you trade on your terms, no problem. But my recommendation would be try to form a company which is in the mainland, which is near Jebel Ali port. That is the main port of Dubai.
Are you sure that in mainland, suppose Bur Dubai or somewhere we form a company, it is not having any tax?
Yes. I know. But आप free zone में trade करके consignment को आप mainland में आप sell नहीं कर सकते. This is not possible.
Okay, that adds a 5% that I know. But this is very first time I came to know that.
इसको आप जो consultant से consult कर रहे हैं, उनसे जरा आप एक बार confirm कर लीजिएगा.
No, definitely. I'll just have a chat.
ठीक है, ये मेनलैंड का कंपनी फ्री जोन से साथ ट्रेड नहीं कर सकता है. तो माय रिकमेंडेशन वुड बी टू रजिस्टर इट इन मेनलैंड सो दैट कोई restriction ना हो.
Okay, now
मेनलैंड का कंपनी कर सकता है.
What are the costing that we have right now is in the range of in the free trade zone we have got the companies at the cost of 15,000 AED approximately, and in the mainland we have come across the quotation round about 20,000 to 25,000 AED in range of this. Different agents have given a quotation. all of you please also try to minimize it.
ये रेट मैं आपको तो बोला था, ये रेट this can be negotiated. Okay?
Yeah.
This can be negotiated with different various other consultants are there. जो उसका rate suitable होगा उसके साथ जाएंगे.
Yes, and second thing that if anybody has a knowledge to form a company directly being over there, then we can go collectively all 10 people at that location. Government department तो कहीं होगा ना, चलो वहां जाके बैठ जाते हैं.
10 को एक साथ जाना नहीं पड़ेगा, वो जिनका मेडिकल होगा, जो वीजा लेंगे उसके लिए उनको ही जाना पड़ेगा. अदरवाइज सिटिंग हियर यू कैन फॉर्म अ कंपनी, उसकी जरूरत नहीं.
नो जस्ट ये तो बोल रहा हूँ कि जैसे यहाँ पे भी कंपनी फॉर्म करना है, सपोज यू वांट टू फॉर्म अ कंपनी इनटू इंडिया, देन इवन द सीए कैन डू दैट, और मे बी डायरेक्टली वी आल्सो टेकिंग अ डिन नंबर, वी कैन आल्सो फॉर्म अ कंपनी बाय आवर ओन.
या वहाँ पे जो टैक्स कंसल्टेंट है वो कर सकता है, ये रजिस्टर कर सकता है.
हाँ,
और वो जो लॉयर है वहाँ पे वो कर सकता है, वो एंड इट विल बी चीपर.
हाँ, so we can just try to consult any of this kind of tax consultant also, rather than this consultants whom we have contacted. Maybe that we might be even saving another 5,000 AED. I'm not sure enough.
Of course. This can be done. Yes, sure. This can be done. But ये responsibility पूरा आपके ऊपर आ जाएगा, हम मतलब जो लोग आ जाएगा वो उनके ऊपर आ जाएगा, तो consultant.
Yeah. You just furnish me the competent information, names, and this kind of tax consultants. One by one, I'll keep on contacting and I'll be sharing all the informations. Correct.
Yeah, I'll share some contacts with you. Please go ahead and talk to them. Listen to them what they say.
Yeah. And then personally, if required, then we can, after forming an Indian company, we can go over there collectively. 2 people, 4 people, or even all 10 people. I welcome. चलो घूम के आते हैं सब लोग एक बार.
हाँ, जा सकते हैं, उसमें कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, जाके वहाँ बैठ के बात करके आ सकते हैं.
क्योंकि इंडियन कंपनी ही सबका बर्डन बेयर करने वाली है, तो 2 लोग क्यों जाए, चलो ना सब लोग घूम के आते हैं. हमारे हार्मोन भी सिंक होने चाहिए ना. वी ऑल्सो शुड बी फ्रेंड्स फर्स्ट.
जी. और वो कौन है भाई साहब का, वो जो बोल रहा था वो आल मैदान फ्री जोन है.
Yes.
वो बोल रहा था दुबई से 10-15
तो
किलोमीटर.
चलो एक पिकनिक करके आएंगे फिर बाद में. एजेंट कंसल्टेंट सबको मिल के आएंगे, 10 लोग, फिर ऑल 10 लोग.
Sir, first we will identify the consultants whoever and tag them to whatever, and 3PL contacts as maybe we will take a week or so. Then we will fix a date. Based on that, we will visit them and come. Even these further end customers, from there who are buying from us, if at all. That also possible. We can collate and meet them, sir.
Perfect. You give me the enough information about different consultants, different tax lawyers, and this and that, and let's rock something. I want 10.
So I have my colleagues, ex-colleagues there, still working there. I will try to get, sir.
Perfect. Shivram has given good context. At least 2 to 3 people contact has been given by Shivram and Dipsha. Right. Other people also have given a good inputs. Couple of my friends had been there for a multiple of time. Couple of my students had been there. Every month they are there. Our students itself. Correct. So we can just get all of them in our services to get the information, proper information. Anyways, any question? If no question, then let's part for the day. The basic discussion has been done. And then after formation of something, or after having some concrete thing in the hand, then we will be again meeting as per the mutual understanding for discussion of the further course of action, that what to do now. But before that, we have to finish some of the homework in terms of that, yes, what is going to be the final cost. Some of the questions I'll be putting in the group. Those questions we'll be collectively answering, like where to form a company in mainland Dubai, what Shivram said, or into the FTZ. That also collectively we all have to answer, and then according to that we'll be finally concluding that we are going to form a company into the FTZ or main Dubai. As Shivram said, and if it is correct, we should be going for the mainland only rather. And mainland has one additional benefit, and that is what? That additional benefit is that suppose we want to do something retail, we want to hire a shop, or we want to sit over there, we can have a freedom.
Yes.
You can open a shop or retail store over there, no problem.
क्योंकि कंटेनर पूरा ले जाने के बाद भी उसका कोई मतलब नहीं बनता है. वहाँ पे काफ़ी बार ये चोर बाजार के लोग क्या करते हैं पता है, दाम गिरा देंगे, बोलेंगे ये तो इतने में ही बिकेगा. तो हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे, चल ना एक घर बनाऊंगा तेरे घर के सामने, दुकान लेके बैठा हूँ, चल. ठीक है.
मेनलैंड में ये एडवांटेज है, यू कैन डायरेक्टली स्टोर.
सो उसमें कितना होता है एडिशनल? हार्डली इट इज गोइंग टू ऐड समवॉट 10,000 AED. दैट इज
इतना नहीं.
Hardly 10,000.
5,000 maximum. If you are talking to proper person, those are not cheats. 5,000 to 3,000 is
चलो
enough.
5,000 AED. 5,000 AED. Additionally, paying 5,000 AED will cost you somewhat, collectively 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh rupees, somewhat. 1.2 lakh rupees or 2.5 lakh rupees, right? Now, at the cost of 1.5 lakh rupees, guys, individually, how much it is going to be additionally? 15,000 rupees. Suppose we are 10 people, then additionally per person, per capita, it is going to be just only addition of 15,000 rupees. At a cost of addition of 15,000 rupees, suppose, guys, we are going to get the location in exact Dubai, near to the market, whereby even अपने टेंडा भी फेंका या गोभी भी फेंकी ना तो उसकी दुकान में जाके गिरेगी.
जी
That is the cutting edge. That's the additional benefit.
हाँ वो है.
Right. CBD में होना बहुत बड़ी चीज है भाई. Central business district, then the periphery.
Of course.
Yeah.
The preferences should always be mainland.
Yeah. Mainland central business district में होना बहुत बड़ी चीज है. But for that, taxation and some of the other things will have to be comparatively clear, because I came to know, Shivram, that is going to add somewhat 5%. 5% टैक्स है कुछ वहाँ पे, और वेट लाइसेंस 1 साल के बाद मिलेगा. व्हेन योर टर्नओवर इज समवॉट 1,90,000 AD.
हाँ वो वैट तो आप छोड़ दीजिए, अभी तो कुछ वैट है नहीं. आप पहले ट्रांजैक्शन कीजिए फिर आएगा ना वैट.
Then you will be qualified to get a VAT. So initially, whatever the transaction that we do will be without VAT. Our billing will be done. But when we are qualifying that particular limit, then we can get back the complete VAT, whichever that we have paid to anybody for the formation of company and this and that, for any activities, buy or sell transactions. That VAT can be refunded at the time of when we reach to that particular cap.
Yes.
Right. So listen that audio done by me with Mr. Vicky, in which much of the things has been clarified by him. 2 audio clips has been shared into the alumni group. Right. Anyways, guys, no question, then let's part for the day.
Thanks for the institute, sir, and thanks for you.
Happy New Year, sir.
Okay, Happy New Year then. Good day to all of you and happy Sunday, which was left off. Enjoy the Sunday.
Good day, sir.
Good day, happy new year all.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, शेख मैं बताऊंगा आगे का सब प्लान, रोड मैप आई टेल यू. इन्वेस्ट कब करना है. If 10 people are ready ना, then we will start formation of Indian company gradually, right?
Okay, sir.
Count me, sir, please.
Good day, happy Sunday to all of you and happy New Year.
New Year, sir. Bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye. Take care.